Let's go. We're gonna rebuild this Western Kentucky team today.
Let's go. We're gonna rebuild this Western Kentucky team today.
Let's see what we got coaching wise. See what our coordinators look like. We got a D- prestige. He has no abilities really. Small recruiting abilities, not much. F prestige on the coordinator for defense here. He definitely ain't gonna help us much. He's got the master motivator. Let's see what we got. All right, year one, we ain't gonna play any games. We're gonna simulate through the season. Let's see what the team does on its own. We'll take it. Player of the week. Oh, he's a senior though. National Player of the Week from Western Kentucky. That's crazy. We'll take it. We'll take it. And offense. He's not gonna be national at 92 yards receiving though. He was. We must have been one of the only games that week. Week 0 he was. That's why. So I had a few weeks. We'll check on recruiting. Check in real quick. Lock that on the 4-star. Not gonna get that other 4-star either. High school recruiting that first year is always rough. I feel like, I don't know, I just don't put a lot of points in. I try and get more of the recruits from the transfer portal in the first year, second year. Develop the guys that you get in. I got somebody I can pair with him on a visit to kind of find somebody to pair with him, make it a little better. Maybe if I wait one more week, some one of these linemen do the quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and one of these offensive linemen all together. We gotta hold off Air Force for this recruit. We need these D tackles to develop later. Running the 3-3-5 tight defense, I like to have 300-plus-pound guys in front, stopping the run. All right, got those hours spent. Get through this first season kind of quickly. See how the transfer portal does this. We'll probably leave Conference USA too, just because Western Kentucky's already talking about it. They want to leave, but Middle Tennessee State ain't left yet. They won't commit to leaving. They got a rivalry. Locked out on both of them. Oh, there's that plan. And they took a big lead on us. We're not going to catch them with that. We're just not. We're going to try it, but we're not going to. We'll waste the hours one more week. After that, we're going to have to pull them. I also don't have that many recruits at the time. Pro potential. Playing time. And none of that helps the running back, which is who I really want. But it is what it is. We'll go ahead and throw this D tackle in on a visit just to get him there. He wants pro potential. Oh, we got to take him off. scheduled his visit for the wrong thing. Hillis. Wait. Before I had the hours to have him at 50 and schedule the visit. What just happened to the hours? Huh. I need a thumper. I need a couple thumpers on. I need thumpers on the roster with that 3-3-5 type defense. I like to run the will, which isn't used in the depth chart, as the rush right in, because of how many times they drop back in coverage. They get a little more coverage in that position than they do if they're in the defensive end position. You can take them thumpers, get them the pass rush ability, tackling, and you give them that pass coverage ability. Pass rush ability. And the 4-star is gone. We'll just spin these hours up real quick. Let's not forget to get him back to 50 and scheduled on a visit. We need offensive linemen. I like to shore up the offensive and defensive line straight away. Get some recruits in immediately to kind of start developing. Get some transfers in. A lot of the transfers are going to be older upperclassmen. Gives you the ability to kind of develop the younger guys while having your immediate starters for the next couple of years. And we're just going to max these hours out and keep it simple right now. We're not in any actual battles and visits and stuff. After we lost those 4 stars, we should be able to get all these guys. Ooh, I said that. And we might lose one of the corners. But I'm not going to lie, our corners a little less important, our defensive backs as far as I'm concerned, because transfer portal, if I can get, there's a nice handful of guys. The first couple seasons, they really got talent. They can develop quickly, kind of help turn the program around. A couple seasons. I want to be in the playoff next year. No matter how bad we do, that's my goal. I want to be able to try and, we'll probably lose one game. We'll end one game and lose, but I lost that corner. He should commit next week anyways. All right. 3-3. We'll take 500 not playing the game. With the roster we have, a lot of seniors. We got a lot of seniors on the roster. A lot of people going to transfer. Check back on recruiting real quick here. We got one commit. Well, our defensive back recruits are getting rated. I'm not keeping many of those guys. We're down to 12 recruits. I might have to add a few. We'll see. I'll probably go to the transfer portal that heavy. And the linemen. That's a shame we're losing all the recruits here. Pro potential. And I'm locked out of these 2 guys. D tackle. I should have looked first. And the 2-star has a playtime deal breaker. That's crazy. Let's see, game scheduled next week versus Middle Tennessee State. Rivalry game. Play style. Picked up 2 wins simulating in a row. We'll take it. Looks like they're catching fire. Most of these kids are all gonna be gone though. For a 71 overall team though. I mean, we are in Conference USA. For now. Probably one more season. Lost that D tackle. Let's sure things up here. Trying to add a few more recruits now. We got extra hours. We're 8th on a 4-star. We might have to go after him. He's not being heavily recruited. Just to get it back. He's probably going to have a playtime deal breaker also. No play style, just play style. His playtime is a 3-star. I like elusive bruisers, but that's some stiff competition recruiting wise. We'll try it. Let's add him a few guards. Not want to be recruiting against some of the teams over there. I'd like to have one more 3-star guard here. We don't have any. That's a little bitty linebacker. Let's add one more safety. Let's not. We'll just go to the portal for that. And I'll throw 50 hours at him. Let's try and jump up the board on some of these guys at the end of the season here and see if we can get them at the end of recruiting once the transfer portal opens up. Probably gonna lose that recruit. I also didn't recruit well. The first season, I really don't try too hard on the freshmen, incoming freshmen. Half the people offered to you are gonna have a deal breaker this game, it's playtime, and after you hit the transfer portal and get another 15, 18 starters, you're probably going to replace one of the same people that have a playtime deal breaker. And a lot of times they like to leave immediately. We're not winning too many in a row now, are we? We might be able to sneak up. Reset it after next week. 50 hours on a kicker. I do like to have kickers and punters, though. I'm not gonna lie. Kickers get you 3 points, and that punter changes the field, field side of the field easy. That field position is important, especially when you're playing the teams that are a little better than you later in the season. Let's see, we might be able to play for the Conference USA Championship. I haven't looked at the standings. We got a 2-star safety. Yippee. And we lost another one, so the championship contenders dropped. Let's see, now we're 7-5. We probably won't be in line for our conference standings. 4-4. We got 6-2. They just beat us. If we'd have won that one, we could have been in there. Let's go ahead and send the ball. Next week, because I can't remember when I want to fire my coordinator, so I don't want to miss that week. Definitely have to upgrade the core. Yep. Yeah. D+. Tidewater. Tidewater's not a bad recruiting area. South Florida's not terrible either. We need better coaches, though. He did get up to a C. I probably should have kept him. And he had the developer. It is what it is at this point. Let's see if we get a bowl game just to help out the ego a little. Locked out 2nd place. Well, that was the same thing as IRL, huh? Old Dominion, we should be able to beat them. That should be a bowl win there. They're 9-3 though, goodness. We were not 9-3, that's for sure. Offensive coordinator. Around there is a head coach. Troy's a head coach. Let's see what coaches got fired. Any coaches we want. He has program builder. Two and 10. That'll get you fired. All right, so let's see who we can hire first, real quick. That's the playbook we use, but let's see what else we got here. Any head coaches? I like to get the head coaches a lot. South Georgia is another good recruiting zone. He's got talent developer and master motivator. Let's see. Let's see what Parker has. So we can lower deal breaker thresholds or develop quicker. We're going to offer Dell. He's got South Georgia. We got Central Florida. Get them pipelines strong to some states that, some areas that really help us out. 335 tight, nowhere. We might wait a week here, see what coaches get fired in the bowl week. A little risky, but there's no one there we like. Let's go ahead and upgrade our coach quickly. We start out as a recruiter. Let's get a few of these up to get the portal. Let's see if we can win this one. Get a nice little victory real quick, maybe. We won that bowl. Let's go, New Orleans Bowl. Yeah, we got the coordinator. Welcome to the program. Can't forget we need a defensive coordinator still. Pacific Northwest. He's on level 19. 335, but that's still not our defense exactly. 335 tight's more of a 335 up front, but a 425 coverage wise. He's also got Central Florida. He's got head coach offers. Let's see. Tight spot, tight spot. Neither scheme was correct. We're just going with the guy that looks a little better. Pause. Guys whose skills match what we're trying to accomplish a little more. Looks like we got a few people about to bounce. Looks like they don't want to be here. Got a defensive coordinator. Go ahead and join the program. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's go back and check what we did this year. Lost week 1. Air Force blew us out. We're going to need to see them again next year. We barely beat Army. You're supposed to, that's how it's supposed to look. And we lose versus Missouri State. Barely beat Delaware. Navy ended up ranked. Hey, we beat them. That doesn't say a lot, though. They're just going to run the ball. All right, all right. Any All-Americans? We are not even looking national. Sophomore edge. He don't want to be at the school. Looks like we got Will linebacker staying though. Senior, he'll be graduating. Senior, he'll be graduating. We'll take a couple. In the season, we didn't put forth that type of effort in. A lot of moves. Some retirements. All right. Let's get ready for this portal. We get 4 persuasions. And a list that looks like this. Very lows and extremely lows. try. We're just gonna go to the younger guys probably and try it that way. We got to keep some kind of quarterback on the team. I definitely got to try the edge just to try. No. We got one of four. 25%. Not great. Not great.